It is amazing that during the when all of us was campaigning, there's 14 of us was there. We talked more. We had people hear more about 3 bedroom housing. So I met last week with the Bay Area apartment management people, and they you may know who they are. They are large, huge, all the way down to Sarasota. And so I was discussing with them about 3 bedrooms and below, and they were saying, because people that came up with something, and they were saying that they have found that there's more need for 1 and 2 bedrooms. Okay, and I was downtown in fact, in the Water Street. I don't know if you've been there or not, but downtown
Mhm.
Water Street, in one of their units, who I'm very impressed with, but they're not affordable downtown, as you very well know.
Not Water Street.
Affordable. But I was talking with them about having affordable units for 50%. What they're talking about, 50% and maybe a little higher. But I was discussing that, having a conversation with them about that. So that's one step we already began to engage and talk about. But also from a policy level, city council, we have to work with city council, and you were saying they had a workshop
Mhm.
on Thursday. So then we have to help them understand the need and the continuation. And I've been quoting 20,000, but you said it's 26,000. I've been quoting
Yeah.
20,000 from what I've seen. All the evidence I've seen has been 20,000 units that needed. Now the mayor talked about, I was on that first housing task force that she appointed in the first term, and we recommended 10,000 units, and which was approved. And my understanding, they said they have 6,000 that have been done, which means 4,000 is remaining. Even with that, you still have 20,000 that's short. Affordable housing unit is not just a Tampa issue, though. We have to understand, it's just not a Tampa, it's a national crisis.
Yeah.
Okay, it is a national crisis when you talk about affordable units. And so we have to do all that we can. I have to do all that I can once I'm there, is to work with city council and the administration to address the issue of affordability. Now, the property where we used to have the drive-in at, Alice, you familiar with that?
Mhm.
They
Yeah.
just they are already sold out.
Mhm.
And now here's the issue, is that there are only a small percentage of those are affordable. Okay. They got a 12 million
12
dollar
million.
million dollar loan from the city with no interest. Okay, with no interest.
Wow.
And so we have to look at making sure that we have more affordable housing. When the city does that, then we have to raise the question. We have to ask the question, because the administration does all the negotiating, but the contract comes to city council for approval. And then we have to insist or ask that there be more affordable units included in that. When you will get an interest-free loan at $12 million, says a lot. So I think one of the things we have to do, Allison, is number one, educate all of city council about affordable housing. Two, any money that we are allowing to be used for building, for apartments, for housing, we need to make sure that that we have a greater number of affordable units, 50% of
Mhm.
AMI. Now Channel Side got to be a 15,000 new units, where they're starting at 80% AMI, going up to 140% of AMI. Uh, I'm not sure how many they're talking all together, but they're starting at 80%. But 80% still would be high on Channel Side.
Yes. Yes, it definitely would be. But at least something right there, down there is better than nothing. So
Yeah,
with this, I think it's a good start, but we can still do better.
right.
So